Hey, what is going on, Team XK? So I want to do an analysis here on the total cryptocurrency market cap. We have seen the daily candlestick close above the daily resistance, right? We were watching this resistance at 2.236 trillion. That was the big major one. I said that if we did get a daily close above this, we would more than likely continue this stair step formation up to the last all-time highs, right? 2.573 trillion. So that is what I'm kind of anticipating to happen right now. We have seen 7 bullish days in a row here on the total cryptocurrency market cap. There's not a lot of times where we do see that happen without seeing some type of pullback here, right? Looking back at history, there's not a lot of times. Maybe the last time that we actually seen more than 7 days is when we had this dip here, and we had 9 days bullish before we ended up seeing 4 days bearish here on the total cryptocurrency market cap here. So just remain cautious still on this because we have seen 7 days. You know, the chances of us seeing an 8th day bullish is not as good as if we were just seeing a couple bearish days. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. I would not be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback here to test the 30-minute 200 MA. That's really the one that I'm watching right now. That's the one that has been acting as a very strong level of dynamic level of support. So right around that 2.183 trillion right now. That 30-minute 200 MA is going to be our dynamic support. As long as the total cryptocurrency market cap trades above that, I would remain bullish on the total cryptocurrency market cap. If we do begin trading below that, anticipate a bit more of a sell-off, and we could potentially be heading our way back down to test this daily support and weekly support at 2 trillion before we do see another aggressive push to the upside here. XK is indicating still on a lot of cryptos that this week is going to close out bullish. So I still remain very bullish on the weekly view and a monthly view. I think this monthly, I think we are going to be creating some new all-time highs. I think we could be approaching even 3 trillion by the end of this month. And on the weekly view, I do believe that this weekly candlestick will close out bullish. So if we do see any pullbacks here, I would be looking to buy up those dips because I still am a firm believer that this weekly candlestick will close bullish. How bullish is it going to close out is the question in hand. Only time we'll be able to tell on that one. But as you can see here, right, we had that bullish engulfing candle right out of here. We're breaking above that daily resistance, may get a retest of daily resistance. Then that may now act as a level of support. I can go ahead and change that to daily support. And then we'll continue this stair step formation to the upside here on the total cryptocurrency market cap. So not a big update, an exciting one. We're just gonna have to kind of wait this out a little bit to see, you know, if this pullback does happen. But seeing an aggressive break here, a clean break out of that daily resistance, I would be anticipating tomorrow to also close out bullish. The only concern that I have is that we've already seen 7 consecutive bullish days in a row. So we may see one bearish day and then we'll go back to being bullish. And as well as Bitcoin has reached a pretty critical level as well, right? We broke out of this wedge pattern, right? We were in this wedge pattern on BTC. We came down, right? We came down, we retested it. That acted as a level support. And now we're testing the next critical level, right? We secured take profit 1, secured some profits at take profit 2, right around that 56,000 mark. Right, we may get that pullback back down to take profit 1 before we see some new all-time highs being created here. So next 12 hours is going to be very critical on identifying where we will be going, right? If we do see a bearish pullback, I would be looking to buy up that dip. If we continue to the upside, awesome. We'll keep holding on to our long positions. And I think the next big move for Bitcoin is going to be going from where it's currently at to about 60,000. And once we get to 60,000, it's not too much further before we should be seeing that push to new all-time highs here for Bitcoin. So another thing I wanted to point out, which is very odd. It's the first time that I've really seen this happen. Maybe it has happened in the past, but first time I personally have seen it happen live is XLM normally is very highly correlated with XRP, right? XLM actually put on about 15% yesterday on yesterday's candlestick, and XRP barely put on any type of gain. So maybe XRP is lagging and XLM is making this move in advance. But as you can see here, XLM has had a pretty significant push up here. So I'm hoping, right, that its XRP is just lagging and it's been really struggling to stay above 108. So maybe we're just getting a little bit of pullback, and then tomorrow we'll see that 15-20% gain, and we should be hitting the next level of resistance here as a $1.14 for XRP. We start breaking above $1.14. The next area we'll be looking at for resistance is going to be right around that $1.30 range. So we'll have to sit back, wait to see how this plays out. And as always, you guys have any questions, please ask in the XK Trading Support. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always,